Hey Volume, welcome back to Volume AM. We hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. This week we are diving into chapter 3 of Philippians. So we're in the third week of our Philippians series. At this point, we've already read through chapter 1 and chapter 2, and so this week we're reading chapter 3. Make sure that you're following along with your reading plans that we're going to be posting every morning this week. But today I want to be talking a little bit about something that we all learned from Pastor Larry's message this weekend. If you haven't already, definitely want to make sure that you watch his sermon from the weekend. He was talking about spiritual gifts, and there were some great points that he was saying, and I just want to recap a few of those to give you guys kind of a challenge for today. He said, to fulfill my calling, when we're talking about our calling, the calling on our life, I have to know my calling. And so before I begin to even start exploring where specifically am I being called, what specifically am I being called to do, I obviously need to know what my calling is. How can I make preparations? How can I take steps forward in my calling if I don't know what my calling is? And very clearly, that calling is given to us in Matthew chapter 28, 19 through 20. We call this the Great Commission. And it says this: Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you. This is coming directly from Jesus himself, and so we know if he is speaking this, he's saying this is your calling, this is your purpose. If you've been wondering, if you've been asking that question, here's a very clear answer to that question. But some other things that Larry was bringing up, some points that he was making, is that my specific assignment when it comes to the commission is to use my skills, my relationships, and the roles in life to help advance the Great Commission. So something that he was kind of saying was everybody has very uniquely God-given gifts. You have uniquely God-given gifts. Those are the talents. Those are the things that you have a heart for. Those are even the relationships that you have, and the circumstances that you're living in right now can give you a very unique perspective on life. But you have been given a very specific set of skills. And these are skills that you can use to either further the advancement of glorifying yourself or the advancement of the kingdom. And so a challenge for you today, if you've never considered it before, what are some unique gifts that you have? What are some unique talents? Some talents and gifts that are unique to you specifically? And maybe jot down, how can you be using those gifts and talents to advance the gospel, to further the kingdom, to serve others and love others? We love you guys, and we hope that you're still tuning in to these Volume AMs. Continue along with us as we read through chapter 3 of Philippians, and we'll see you guys soon.